Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle. Today we are doing our Lunar New Year reading. This is for the Chinese New Year, February 10th. And this is the year of the Wood Dragon, which is what I am, the year of the dragon. And it's the Wood Dragon. And I will post on my post how to tell which animal year is coming up next year and the following years. I'll put up a little bit of a little explanation of how to calculate yours. So anyways, we have three piles here. Pile 1 is my Dragon Tarot and Moonstone. Pile 2 is the I Ching Tarot. We got Selenite. And then pile 3 is this new Trickster Journey Tarot Rose Quartz. So go ahead and look at these piles and see which one fits you, and then we will go meet you back at pile 1 for your reading for the new year, for the Lunar New Year. Okay, welcome back, pile 1. So let's go ahead and see what kind of energy we have for you, what your Lunar New Year reading is. Let's see what we got. Let's pick a couple of these cards. We have the Moon. So there could be a lot of secrets. And we have Ten of Pentacles. Earthly realm. And we have the Empress. So a lot of creative energy going on this year for you, but there's a lot of secrets as well. So 10 breaks down to 1, which is about beginnings, and 3 is about growth, and 18 breaks down to 9, which is about fulfillment. So we have a lot of earthly energy here, a lot of creative energy, and the Moon energy, again, as I said, is about unseen problems, secrets, possibly changes happening within your earthly environment. Let's see if we can get some more cards here. Okay, we have the Tower. So that breaks down to 7, which is about taking control of a situation. What a beautiful Tower. Tower is about changes that have to be made within your earthly environment as well. And we have the Devil. So along with those changes that need to be made, there could be a little bit of a trickster energy going on here, messing with your mind on which way to go. The Devil energy is about changes as well. And it's about envy and materialism and compulsion. So with that Tower energy, I think that the changes need to come in on that end. I feel like you get a little bit obsessive about things. Like with that Moon energy, I feel like you're trying to make things out of the unseen that might not actually be, like your mind running wild with you, kind of like. Although this Ten of Pentacles card here is a beautiful card, it is about leaving a legacy and, family. It's about reaching all the goals you want while you're here for your family. And the Empress is a creative energy as well. The creative energy trying to help you be successful but you do have a little bit of things to work through. Let me get from the I Ching Tarot. Okay, so we've got 12, and I'm actually going to read out of this from the authors on these, because I don't know much about the I don't know enough about the I Ching to understand it without having assistance from the guidebooks. So this is very interesting, though. This is 12 breaks down to 3. Numerologically, it's about growth and groups and expression. And this card is called the Heaven and Earth card. Heaven over Earth. So what you need to do is know that there's only so much that you can do while you're here as well. And I think with this Ten of Pentacles is, let me read what it says here. It says, during the long winter, everything grinds to a halt. In the fields, ice holds up water. The earth shrinks and hides the seed. A moment of simplicity and of withdrawal. A patient waits before acting. A patient wait before acting. Reconsider a situation and be prepared before acting. There are adverse situations that hamper any initiative. So this card fits perfectly with the Devil and the Tower card. So you need to take some time to take a moment to kind of like hermit and rethink through or think through things. And patience is a key word here for your Lunar New Year. Patience, since this is the I Ching Tarot, I'm using that as your key word of the year is going to be patience. Let me pull a couple other tea leaf cards here. So patience is the key here. You can't get everything done, like right away. It takes time to build that legacy. It takes time to build that inheritance. It takes time to build what you will be remembered as. And just be patient and know that heaven over earth, what is meant to be is meant to be. Oh, and look at family wishes come true. Let's get another one. And do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So we have, I think with this strength card, show strength and fortitude is fitting perfectly with this patience. You need to have the upper hand over this devil energy. And if things need to start over, if things need to change along the way and start over, that tower moment could happen. You may need to take a different road, a different path to getting to that final outcome of the legacy that you leave for your family. That inheritance, that legacy, even the way it doesn't have to mean money necessarily, but it could. I mean, we all want to do that, but it is a family wishes coming true. So I feel like with your patience and you getting control of your mind and not letting this devil energy in and making you think things that aren't, or making you cause a situation to happen. The devil energy can cause tower moments. If you let it happen, it will happen. And that moon energy, as I said, is about intuition and secrets. So there's always stuff that we don't know along the way of our path of life. That's the joy of life, is we get to see things happen as they happen, and that can be frustrating as well. But the Fool's journey takes many different routes and starts over along the way, and that's what we are. We're on the Fool's journey. So I feel like your keyword is patience, as I said, with this heaven over earth. Remember that. There's only so much that you can do. And this is beautiful. I love your main card for the I Ching. But it's like family wishes come true. I feel like all your hard work will pay off. There's only so much that you can do, and you have to remember that as well. The rest is up to your family after you to carry that on or add to it. And I feel like you have a lot of worry in that as well. So I think that is it for my pile ones. I mean, like I said, there's some harsh energy here. There's the devil and the tower. But the tower is not a bad card. Let me explain that a little bit more. The tower card is about change. Sometimes things have to start over again or fall apart and start over again anew to be profitable, to be successful. And the Ten of Pentacles breaks down to one of new beginnings, potential, and endings as well. So it kind of all fits in. But anyways, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed Lunar New Year. And we will see you back at pile 2 if you care to join me. Welcome back, pile 2. So I'm going to pull your I Ching message for the year. I'm only pulling one of these, and I'm reading it from the book because I'm not skilled in the I Ching that well. I know very little, so I love this deck, though, so we're using it for the Lunar New Year. So 53, which breaks down to 8, which numerologically is about mastery and accomplishment. Now, where did I put my explanation here? I'm going to have to pause it and find my card. Oh, here they are. Here they are. I found them. Oh my gosh. I was like, where did I put them? Okay, so your main message of the year is wind over mountain. And that says the immutable mountain. Hold on here. The immutable mountain contemplates how the wind moves in its surroundings. There is space and a time for all forms of nature. With method, one achieves the goal. Let us continue firm and coherent while we climb these steps, respecting the natural rhythm of evolution. Life's process is gradual and takes time. One should not be hasty. So your main message is wind over mountain, and with method one achieves the goal. Respect, and life's process is gradual and takes time. So your main message is to know that life takes time and that everything doesn't come as you speak it. That's beautiful. A main message for you. Let's pull some dragon cards here. So I'm going to put this here while I pull some dragon cards. For your energy for the year, 3 of Swords, air, reason, growth, manifestation, the world, and the Emperor. Okay. So with your I Ching card there, you have to remember that it's a process and it takes time. And the World card, you definitely have some goals this year that you want to reach. You want to complete some goals, and you are going to complete some goals, but it's going to take time. And with that Three of Swords there, it's about some sadness. You're feeling out of sorts, kind of depressed, and you're feeling like there might be some sadness along the way. I mean, just, normal things that happen that cause things not to work out the way we want it to, I feel like. And with that Emperor energy, I feel like you have a strong energy around you. I feel like somebody's there to help you as well. Let's see what else we've got here. Six of Swords. So again, we have more energy, air, reason. Six of Swords is about making those necessary moves along the way that we have to, being strategic. Six numerologically is about healing. So I feel like you're going to have that healing with that energy that's making you feel out of sorts, like anxious, anxiety. I don't really feel like it's depression. I feel like it's more stress. And then we have Temperance. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I haven't used these cards very much, and I've had them for a while, and I have been just pulling the most beautiful cards out of this deck. I love it. It's called the Trickster's Journey. I'll show you the decks after. But anyways, Temperance is about balance and harmony. And again, that goes well with this 53. Knowing that success comes with patience and time. That was your main message for the year. And let's see here. Let me put that here next to Temperance. Let's pull some tea leaf cards. I love these. There's just so many of them, they're hard to shuffle. Let me pull a couple. Oop. February. I'm going to pull more than one because I pulled February and March. So somewhere between there, between now and March, things could start moving toward that goal of accomplishing what you want, your yearly goal. I feel like you're going to notice things start to move. And look at this, 4-leaf clover. You're going to have good luck along the way. And I pulled another card. It came out together, so I'm going to, again, I only wanted to do two, but I've got 4 for you guys. So we've got shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So between February and March, you're going to notice something along the path between your business, and there's going to be great fortune for you as well. I mean, you're going to, it doesn't necessarily mean money fortune. It could be taking note of something that that is successful for you, that's helping you along your path. And that foxy energy as well. The fox could be your energy this year as well, along with this cat. Look at that cat. He's moving through strategically along the path. So I feel like cats have that sense, that sixth sense, right? They know. They know, animals know a lot, and so do foxes. All animals know a lot. I'm trying to keep that held up. But anyways, I feel like you have the luck of the 4-leaf clover on your side as well. But between February and March, you're going to notice something that might push you into remembering this card as your overall energy this year, and that you need to slow down and be more strategic, or it will say that it's paying off what you're doing because of this message. However it ends up working up in your however you start to process this stuff. It's all based on how you move forward. So if you aren't listening now, then in February and March you might get a message that will wake you up to this reading and say, oh yeah, that's right, I need to be a little bit more strategic. But you definitely have this Emperor energy around you as well. This Emperor energy is the energy of strategy. And I feel like somebody's waking you up to that strategy. Or something's making you remember that you need to be more strategic, shrewd, resourceful, especially in business dealings. But anyway, I feel like this is, and that Temperance card has just got my eyes. I'm really connecting with this deck, especially with this Six of Swords here, too. Really speaking volumes. But anyways, yeah, I think that's about it for your year. Just remember this 53 breaks down to mastery, accomplishment, and action. And I will read that to you one more time because I kind of fumbled my words in that one. So let's go ahead and read it one more time here. Wind over mountain. The immutable mountain contemplates how the wind moves in its surroundings. There is space and a time for all forms of nature. With method, one achieves the goal. With method, one achieves the goal. Let us continue firm and coherent while we climb the steps, respecting the natural rhythm of evolution. Life's process is gradual and takes time. One should not be hasty. Again, life's process is gradual and takes time. One should not be hasty. So anyways, beautiful. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. And if you'd like to join me at pile 3, I will be there in one moment. Welcome back, pile 3. Okay, so I'm actually going to pick a card out of the I Ching deck, and I'm going to read it because I'm not versed in the I Ching, but I love this deck and I'm learning, but not a pro in it, so I'm going to read out of the book. So 39. So 12 breaks down to 3, which is about expression, growth, and groups. Okay. So 39, water over mountain. And look how watery this card looks. Water over mountain. It says, the flood water has reached the mountain summit. The situation has overwhelmed and exceeded the limits. We are unable to act. Distress overpowers us, and our abilities are insufficient. It is the moment to stop, seek advice, and meditate. The obstacles have piled up in front of us, and we must find the way out. So that is your main message for the year. Sounds like you have to use some skills of working through things, but let's go ahead and pull 3 cards from the star. There's hope. Childlike hope. I love this card. The world. To get what you want, to succeed. at the end of the year, and the High Priestess. Wow. And I shuffled these babies. Let's see what else we've got. Got some strong energy here, folks. Pile 3. High Priestess is about intuition, balance. The Empress, oh my gosh. Creativity. I think I had a reading very similar to this before. Okay, Two of Wands. Where we had almost all major arcanas here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So 2, again, we have balance. 3, 2, balance. 2, balance. 3, expression. 8, taking action. And 3, again, growth. So we have a lot of, and 3 again with your main, lots of 2s and 3s throughout the year here, numerologically. There's a lot of balance that needs to take place, and a lot of self-control on your part as well. Okay, so again, like the Two of Wands here is about fire. We have a fire card here. So it's about waiting for results, making choices. You have to make some big choices this year with this I Ching energy. And with the High Priestess card, as I said, that's about secrets, mystery, and trusting yourself as well. So there is a bit of trust that needs to take place, but there is hope. The Star card is about renewal, hope. I'm going to pull a couple tea leaves. So I feel like whatever, I feel like something's coming to a halt in your life with this I Ching 39 card, and you're reaching your limits on something, and you're going to have to make some choices. Sorrow over loss, and then let's see here, successful outcome to your problem. So sorrow over loss is saying that when you're starting over in this, or on these choices that you have to make, you can't think of it as losing, that you've lost something. It's more of a time for you to pick up and take control of your situation, and you have to make decisions that are you have to make decisions for the obstacles that are in your way. And water over mountain, as I said, is your card, and there's a lot of emotion going on this year. When you're overwhelmed with sorrow and stress, it makes you not be able to make decisions in the right frame of mind. And this is where you have to stop and seek help, seek advice, or meditate over it. There's a lot going on in your life, this year for you reaching your goals. And it seems like there's a lot of barriers that are trying to wreak havoc on your goals, and you might You might lose some of those challenges, and you might have to start over. But it's about there's spiritual love here too as well. So I feel like there's a lot of hidden energy from the spirit world that's with you through the year. A lot of past family maybe, or your spirituality in itself. You bringing your spirituality into this reading, into this year, to get you through these situations. With these, we got the Empress, the Star, the World, and the High Priestess. So obviously, all four of those cards are very positive. And that's one thing you also have to remember, that you have this energy behind you. You have this creative, new ideas, new ways of getting through things, getting you to your ultimate outcome at the end of the year. And your intuition and your hope that you carry with you along the way is very powerful energy as well. And you have to remember that if you lose out on a situation, you know what? Don't sit and dwell on it and yeah, be sad that you missed this opportunity to succeed at this specific roadblock. Your path changed. And you have to keep your spiritual love alive as well. So with that High Priestess and the Star and the Empress and the World, that spiritual love is all connected within there as well, I feel like. And with that Two of Wands and the Balance, I feel like sometimes you have to stop and wait for results as well. And yeah, you have to make choices along the way. And with that 39 card being such a strong reading, a main card for the year, it is saying that you will have your ups and downs this year. But the key card here, successful outcome to your problems. You're always going to have that key. It's like that spiritual key. That spiritual key is going to be with you at all times to help you make decisions, and you will get through all of these roadblocks. It's going to be like a year of roadblocks, but the outcome is successful with that key, and you will, with your strategy and planning and thinking through everything, get through it. I really feel like that wreath is saying, yeah, you can be, sad for something, stopping you along your path, but then you have to put it aside and say, yes, that was a learning lesson. I lost the battle at that point, but I'm picking it up and moving forward. That's another key to this reading, is that you do not lose that energy. You have that will to move forward with all of this major arcana energy. So I think this is about it for my pile 3, but again, 39 is water over mountain, I believe. Let me just make sure I got that right. Yep, water over mountain. The impediment is the name of the card, the impediment. So there's there's that impediment that's always going to be in your way this year, but you always manage to get through it and pick up the pieces after with that spiritual key. So these are beautiful cards, and I hope that you enjoyed your reading. And hey, we all have our situations, so this is like not a horrible reading, this one here. Actually, it's a very positive reading because you have that energy, that power, and that strength to battle through it. So this is a very positive reading. It's hard to see it maybe that way, but I think it is. Because sometimes some of the best things that we can win in are the hard worked for the struggles. And then we just get that extra feeling of accomplishment. Oh, we made it through. And look what I did. Look what I did. That's what I feel like this energy is. So, I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed Lunar New Year. And we will catch you at some of my other readings. Please look at my my YouTube page and check them out. Have a beautiful, blessed Lunar New Year of the Wood Dragon.